Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel Ads with Lovnik. Today, I'm going to reveal one of my favorite secret strategies that has helped me generate ROAS above 10x. As you can see over here, 12.41 for this month for multiple of my clients. And no, this isn't some hack or trick. This is something I have tested across real campaigns, real clients, real money. So, without wasting any time, let's start. So, first thing I want to talk about today is value-based lookalikes. And before you roll your eyes thinking, I already know this, trust me, I'm going to show you a different way to use it because the way most people use value based lookalikes is actually basic and leaves a lot of money on the table. So, usually, what people do is they come on this create audience section and then click on custom audiences and over here select customer list. So what they do is they export customer data from Shopify or their website, including the purchase value value formatted according to the meta requirements, uploading it into custom audiences, and then create value based lookalikes from the entire data set, right? In this order, right? You add the information like email column with this header, phone with this header, and then the value with this value header. What I want you to do instead is segment your customer data based on order value before uploading it. So for an example, instead of taking all your customer together and creating a single lookalike audience, create separate audience lists, like separate the customers who have bought above 500 rupees product, and then above 1500 rupees product, and then above 2000 rupees product. Customers who are a high ticket repeat buyers can also be segregated into different segments. Now you will have 3 to 4 different segment of audiences from your customer export data. Now what you need to do is, once you have the data segmented in different files, now what you have to do is you have to just upload the list separately from here and create separate lookalikes from those specific span brackets. Because think about it, if you're selling a premium product and your best customers are spending 2,000 rupees plus, and you create a lookalike from all the customers, Meta will include low value buyers too. But the moment you isolate people who spend 2,000 and above, your lookalikes become far sharper, more premium, and reflects purchasing behavior, not just behavior. That's when your ads start finding buyers instead of just clickers. So if your business has high AOV or premium positioning, this single change can literally shift your ROAS from 3x to 7x, 8x, and even above 10x. And trust me, when you start scaling, your 2000 plus lookalike will hit different and you will see the magic. And just one thing I just want you to be cautious of while creating those lookalikes, that your in your customer data, let's say if you create people who a segment of people who have bought uh, um, products or who have ordered above 2000 rupees products or value. Yeah, this one thing I just want you to take note of: while you segment these audiences, please make sure that you have at least 100 entries for each segment of the audiences. If it is less than 100, I won't recommend you to create the audiences from that. Wait till you achieve 100 conversions with that order value, else just don't create it and create the others. Okay, so now let's move to the second strategy, and this is something so many people misunderstand: trying to maximizing ROAS by using ROAS goal bait strategy. What happens is people turn on ROAS goal thinking Meta will magically optimize for high value purchases, but in most cases, the campaign stops spending altogether unless the goal is set extremely low. It becomes restrictive, doesn't exist learning phase, and you end up getting no sales and inconsistent results. So instead of focusing on ROS bid strategy, let the optimization itself guide value. And how you can do that? By creating a custom conversion for high value purchases. So what you need to do is you need to go under events and manager, and from here you need to come over here which says custom conversions. So by creating a custom conversion for high value purchases, for example, if your average order is of 500 rupees, create a custom conversion for purchase value greater than 500. Or if your sweet spot is premium buyers, make one for 1500 to 2000 rupees. What this does is Meta will automatically start optimizing for users who are more likely to purchase above that threshold. You are basically training the algorithm to prioritize profitable buyers rather than just pushing for any cheap conversion. This gives you high high ROAS without restricting spend, and it scales much better than using ROAS goal bidding strategy. So in simple words, don't don't ask Meta to give you higher ROAS. Make Meta optimize for high value customer. Okay, and how you can do that is you can just go under the events manager and under create conversion. You can name it accordingly. From there you have to select your data source. Then your action source will be website, and then under the events, all traffic URL, it will be, let's say I select purchase. Okay, and then event parameter, and then you can select is greater than. So let me just select 500. Okay, that, let's say I create it. Now you can select this custom conversion at the campaign level. So here, if we create a new campaign, I select the objective as sales, and now at the ad set level, I can select purchases greater than 500 as our conversion event. So what it will do is, it will Meta will try to show ads to people who are most likely to make a purchase with an order value of greater than 500. So this is it for the video, guys. I hope I was able to add some values, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.